All right, this is let's hip hop again. It says, "Is this considered cheating? Man finds out his girlfriend watched a movie with another guy, right? And that's going into adultery. And if he can watch a movie with her, he can mess with her, and he probably already messed with her. Watch how they show the clip.
She said it here, bro was laid up on her leg watching a movie. Show them the picture. Come on, come on. Show them the picture. Show them the picture. Show them the picture. Bro sitting there laid up in her bed.
He wasn't even in my bed.
Laid up on her leg.
He was off my. He was
watching
he
a
was in my
movie
bed.
at 2 in the morning.
He was in my bed.
Get
Let's go. They messing around. The scriptures say, she eateth the life of her mouth and say, I've done no wickedness. Don't no woman just let no man do that. He messed around. That's what that was leading to. And she showed him that to make him jealous for a reason. To make him feel some type of way for a reason. If he was in a relationship, or she tired of the shit that he's doing and trying to set him straight. But that's why the nigger woman, the Latino woman, the Israelite women as a whole from all the tribes are going to suffer. That's why they're suffering now. Welfare and everything getting cut off. Don't nobody respect them. They don't nobody want to be in no relationships with them, especially the nigga bitch. Uh, and that's why they're gonna catch all hell when them days come. And like the apostles then said, and brothers can agree, because our women are trifling. Our women are most trifling women out of all the women on the face of the earth. Um, and they shouldn't be because they're supposed to be righteous, holy women. But it's the curses. But a lot of the women of our nation, uh, especially over here in America, are going to die. They're not going to the kingdom of heaven. Brothers are not choosing these women when all hell break loose, um, because they think that don't nobody know their resume, and they think that we don't have them mapped out through the spirit of power. How about Shema Shai? See, the Lord said, "My eyes are upon all of their ways." The Lord knows those that sin against Him, and He's not gonna put us with women that are unworthy, to be accepted to make it to the kingdom of heaven. Brothers are supposed to choose women that are at least the best of the worst. You can't just go, brothers, especially brothers that's coming in. Don't go around just messing with any woman. These women are not right. You got all these diseases going on out here. These bitches ain't good for nothing. No moral standards, no type of quality, nothing. And as soon as you irritate her or make her feel some type of way, instead of her being a strong woman and being disciplined and trying to figure out how to work out whatever's going on with you in your relationship, whatever the case may be, first thing she's gonna do is try to fuck with somebody else to make you feel jealous, or she might not mess with somebody. She's gonna try to make you feel jealous, disrespect you, whatever the case may be. Especially a woman that's taking care of you, paying the bills at a specific point in time. And coincidence spirit hit me, bring it right back to this image. I just pressed the button and looked away. But uh, adultery. But this is what the scriptures got to say about being around another man's wife. I got nothing too. This is Sirach chapter 9, verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife. And as you can see what's going on. Nor sit down with her in thine arms. Another man's wife. That's going into committing adultery. You got this woman in your arms. In this case, he's on her, laying on her legs, next to her private parts, man. You know how that make women feel. And spend not thy money with her at the wine, right? Don't spend no money on these bitches that ain't yours. Buying them no drinks, lest thine heart or thy mind incline unto her while y'all drinking. You know, you start taking a liking unto her, whatever the case may be, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction, right? You commit adultery. You know? And sin of adultery is a sin unto death. You know, there's cases where the Lord can forgive you, then there's cases where the Lord won't forgive you. You know, um, right now is the time for Jacob to return to the Lord and stop committing adultery. You know, so that they can be forgiven for their sins, you know. And then you then had guys that committed adultery in the truth, and then the Lord had forgiven them. Example, King David. And then, but you got guys that committed adultery and then straightened up after they were forgiven, and they kept committing adultery, and the Lord judged them for that, you know. So you're not supposed to sit with another man's wife, especially having a drink with her. That'll lead to adultery, you know. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Right? A woman just like this bitch said that they didn't do nothing. Um, a woman have sex with a guy and then say she never had sex with him. You know, these bitches don't. That's why they got the thing as called, when a woman tells you her body count, you can times that by three. Because a bitch ain't gonna never tell you the truth behind her body count. That's why these bitches not going to the kingdom of heaven. That's why we really don't need none of these bitches on this side coming from America. You know, and you know, shit. The Lord can have women preserved on the other side of the world, but shit, a lot of them bitches on the other side of the world, we don't need them either. We can deal with the other nations, the heathens, because they're heathens, they're not of our nation, and bring back the women of our nation. You know, the heathen, you can expect the heathen to have these traits because they're not under the law. So you know, eventually we're gonna be able to judge them by according to the law because they have to follow the law. You know, in the kingdom of heaven. But you know, our women, you know, and we don't have to mess with them to bring back our nation. You know, this is Sirach. Sirach chapter 42, verse 12. Behold, not everybody's beauty, right? You know, these women be looking beautiful, you know, but you ain't gotta be, you know, lifting it up to the clouds, so to speak. and sit not in the midst of women, right? You're not supposed to be sitting down with all these, women. Um, like at your job and all these bitches are sitting in the lunchroom, you sitting in the midst of their ass and shit. And they ain't talking about shit. It's gonna say Sirach 42:13, for from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness. Women are extremely wicked. They are the devil's daughters. They are extremely wicked in their conversations and their actions. And if you sit in the midst of these bitches, a lot of them got husbands, they trying to commit adultery, you know, etc. This Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, you children of Israel, for the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. Right, man. And Israel, this applies to the nation of Israel. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery. Committing adultery is when you have sex with another man's woman. They break out and blood touches blood right there, and people killing and them killing each other behind gang warfare, etc. You know, but guys are mainly dying behind these women. Like uh, she lucky she was spared. We're not sure what happened to her. She probably kicked her ass out because he's young. But a lot of these older guys, and they got videos of this on World Star Hip Hop, end up killing their women for cheating on them. I had this one clip. I don't know if I posted it or even made a video on it. I don't even know if Instagram. Instagram. If YouTube will let it go up. 'Cause the girl, she was naked, but it don't. You can't really like tell she was naked. Too good, but she was caught on the team. Caught cheating on her husband. He came back to the crib. He got a camera up in his house, and he came in with a big knife, a very big knife, and stabbed the guy up. But the guy got away. Then stabbed his woman up until she passed away. He stabbed her a whole bunch of times, man. And she was overweight. This bitch overweight. You would think a bitch that's overweight wouldn't cheat on you because she's overweight and you probably only love because you the head or only guy that might be interested in it. But these niggas are nasty nowadays. They fucking any and everything. And these bitches are nasty nowadays. They fucking any and everything, man. Somebody for everybody, according to the scriptures. A wicked man for a wicked woman, you know? So, with that being said, man, we gotta learn how to deal, uh, uh, how can I say it? One, don't commit adultery. Two, you gotta learn how to deal around women, uh, in general, especially if they got husbands, be it a job, or whatever the case may be, But you don't want to commit adultery, you know, because the temptation, is stronger nowadays than what it used to be, because these bitches walk around damn near naked. Especially if you in a place like Florida with, these places that are always hot, don't be having no real winters and things of that nature, and these bitches walking around naked and shit, there'd be a lot of temptation. So, it's best to stay away from a lot of that shit anyway, especially with all the hell and things that's going on. A lot of judgments being handed out, and then you got brothers whose spirit can endure it, who've been in the truth long enough to move in those environments, but studying the scriptures is what's going to help you build up your faith and your strength to resist those things, you know. So, with that being said, call Lord, how about Shema Shai? Double honor to the elders and apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.